Alright, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. We're about to get another session of this game going on here today. Working on my level 7 Sorcerer character here. He was still actually looking pretty good. So I'm going to kick him going. So let's go ahead and get this thing started up. Doing some adjustments here. We're going to go ahead and get this thing running off here. So I see that they released the 3-day early access today, so that's already out. So I know a lot of people are going to be jumping on, so it's going to get crowded. I'm currently working on doing some mat increases, upgrades. So that's the thing I'm working on right now. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Doing iron ore. Ready. So I can create axes, hammers, swords. So let's see what I got. Man, when do I get to research? That's what I'm trying to figure out when I get my research back online here. Let's see here. This is my guildie I'm talking to right now. He's in our gears, in our guild. So,
Only the finest merchandise.
and oh, enchantments. I think I need to do some enchantments. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go do some enchantments here.
Buy and sell here and now.
To the west.
Greetings.
Running out of room in your pack? Never fear, the solution to your problems is here. I commit to providing the finest of bags to store your goods in. Bags in which to...
Yeah, it's too expensive right now. I'm trying to.
How can I help you?
You got Mystic. Possible enchant. Make some enchants. I got a couple of enchants here. I should be able to make a few decent ones. eventually I'm gonna get off this island. I think I'm done with everything. I just have to just see if we can level up a little bit more. There's no more quests out here. I don't think. Alchemy. See, so I have all this stuff, but I don't know what I can do. I got natural water. So I got a couple of reagents here. Don't know what they do. Let's try it. Super magic. Sweet.
This waiting rots my limbs and wearies my mind.
They're scum over there.
Let's see
They
what
just lure ships onto the rocks and
so
strip
what
the
this
rest.
one does.
At least we would earn the coin.
You go if you want. I'm staying here and waiting for a ship.
Peace and love. No cause.
Don't know what this is gonna do.
I remain at the great.
Ooh, it ain't gonna do nothing. Alright, so it's got natural water. I'm out of craft. So you always find some things to create. I just created super magical. Alrighty, let's see if we can get some more rooms created here. Get a Jode, get a Oku. The Ta. We don't know what it's gonna do.
Jode, Oko, Ta.
Glyph of Dwarf Health. Okay. I don't have. I can't do it anymore. That created a weapon glyph. Deals 2 magic damage and recovers 1 health. Let's see. 3 flame damage. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. See, I'll do 2 magic damage and 1 health. 3 flame damage. I like the 1 health. Let's do it. Alright.
Colleen's never getting off this island.
This guy's
Alchemist, they call me. My dear traveler, I am no mere alchemist. I'm a miracle worker. What do you need?
Yeah, I need some of that.
Don't know why I bother.
I'm positively enchanted to make your acquaintance. Get it?
Weapon,
Oh, never mind.
armor.
What do you need today?
10 max health. I want that one. This is armor. 7 magic. Jewelry. Weapon. Let's go. So now I'm doing some enchanting here. Enchant. find a stable too. Just still gotta feed my horse. Is there a stable in this town? There isn't. Alright.
You're back. Found anyone else to help us with the heist? Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew, those traitors, when we've got you helping?
They're scum over there. They just lure ships onto
With
the
you
rocks.
helping Captain Colleen, we'll get the goods and be on the sea in no time.
You go if you want. I'm staying here and waiting for a ship.
Peace, my lord. No call for such talk. I remain and will pray for patience.
I'm a hoarder. I know. I like to gather stuff, and that's what my doggone my inventory gets so full because I like to grab stuff all the time. I gotta learn to cut back on that. I have it on auto loop when I'm fighting. I might turn that off a little bit later. Let's talk to her.
We've got a crew to rival the legends. Time to make some money. Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That slimy bastard's finally going to get what's coming to him. We're going to steal his sailing logs. His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's docked here, every stolen... Those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the king's order to stop raiding Breton shipping. With those papers in hand, the king can threaten to destroy Bosek if he doesn't stop.
King's agreed to pay for them?
Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us a fortune in gold. The trick will be getting into Bosek's palace, stealing the logs, and getting out with them. That's your job.
How do I do it?
First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this powder into his drink, then grab the key.
And then?
The lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Deal with him quietly. No stabbing. Lambour and I will have the ship ready to sail when you return with the papers.
I'll be back soon. So, let's see here.
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops off my head. Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back. Get your disguise and meet me out back. Leave Bosek to me.
Yep.
Lure ships onto the rocks and strip the wrecks.
Quite the motley crew, aren't we?
What do you think the captain plan?
She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace.
Yep,
My pleasure. Meet me outside the palace. I'll pick out something special for you.
Cool.
Oh, yes. Hello. This is fascinating. Did you know the Dwemer had devices to rapidly mince fruit?
Can you help me get the lockbox?
I can offer help with the guard, perhaps. You wish to deal with him quietly, correct?
Yeah, what's your idea?
I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it produces quite the incapacitating shock. If you would test it for me, preferably on a living subject, I would be grateful.
I'll take it, thanks.
Let me know if there are any lingering effects. Twitching, mainly. I'm quite curious about the twitching.
Yep.
I'm tired of sitting here, Laurel. We should head to Saintsport.
Why?
This waiting rots my limbs and wearies my mind.
They're scum over there. They just lure ships onto the rocks and strip the wrecks.
All true, Laurel. Yet at least we would earn coin.
You go if you want. I'm staying here and waiting for a ship.
Peace, Laurel.
Yep, you get the service
No
sky.
call for such talk. I remain and will pray for patience.
Let's see, did I get the... Oh, I haven't got the service thing yet.
Well, look who's come to pay a visit.
Find a disguise for me?
Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just right. Let me...
Let's get rolling. There we go.
Whatever shall I do?
Yeah, this is the same quest like in the beta.
Onsi's bones, what is it now?
Have you seen Headman Bosek?
Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland. Best hurry up and refill his drink.
Yep, got it. Let me hook him up. Everybody doing this quest.
Ah, my lowly servant. You're just in time.
Happened to Bosek.
My dear friend, Headman Bosek, is sleeping off the attentions of these two lovely ladies. They are quite a handful, and an eyeful, too. Why don't you take the good Headman's key inside for safekeeping?
Yep, I'll do that.
Tell me more about those firm, deft hands of yours, Yakarn.
This Jakan is quite charming for a scoundrel, but I do love scoundrels.
Alrighty, we are going in.
This town's history is fascinating. Did you know that many of the dwarven relics still function?
Things have never looked worse.
Okay, yep, there he is twitching. Everybody doing this. Get my little lucky horse. Right out.
Pale.
These double shifts are killing me.
My friend, welcome back. Do you have some... Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Bosek's defiance of the king's decrees. Come on, it's time to go. On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
Excuse me.
Finally, home to Betnik. I've missed my clan.
Yep, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Had to get myself situated here. Translation, I had to get a beer. This is that translation. Let's see.
Yeah!
Okay, let's take this off. Need it.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip. If there's one thing Master Kassan taught me, it's that knowing your ship and crew keeps you alive. Seems like you...
What do you want? Of course. I'll pull my weight, unlike Jakan. He's not getting near another woman until I'm too old to stop him. And we Altmer live a very long time.
Oh, yeah. Have fun with that one.
Captain Colleen took her time getting off this damned island. Doesn't surprise me. Orc problem.
Stros Makai's a depressing place. Too many red guards waving their damn swords around. At least on the spearhead, no one wants to kill me except Irian. She'll come around. She's crazy about me.
When active, Dwemer spiders have an extraordinary capacity for learning. Now I have to stop Handrillium from teaching Clanker to bring him drinks.
Wonderful. Now I've been ordered to follow Naramo on another fool's errand. At least the drinks are free.
I can't wait to see Jakan's battle scars. I'm sure he's got them everywhere.
Blade's Edge. We're setting sail with the famous Jakarn. Alethian and I have a bet on.
Wherever Captain Larissa goes, I go. Even on this tub. Can't wait until we get our own ship again.
How may I serve?
It depends on where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all... It depends on where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas.
Let me go to violent property at the harbors. That's my main quest.
This should be an interesting voyage. Quite a crew Colleen has thrown together. Vive me la croix. I'm a collector of sorts. One who travels to places others dare not go. I hoped to join Naramo's expedition to Bizark. When I heard he had completed it and was sailing on, I just had to come along.
What do you do exactly?
You're inquisitive. What I do well. You'll be glad to have me on this voyage if we encounter slavers. And I make a wicked sliced ale.
How may I serve? It depends on where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas.
What do you recommend?
It depends on where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas.
Let's go to Daggerfall. Let's get this thing done. Alrighty, so we're back in Daggerfall. Let's be putting camp here in a second. Let's go to the harbors here. First, let's go to the stables, feed my horse.
If you want a horse, then we have something to talk about. If you want gossip, find the tavern.
You can feed them out once a day, okay? This horse is gonna be called Full Onion. Damn. 250 freaking gold? Are you kidding me? It's gonna wipe me out, man. $42,000 gold for a freaking horse. There's no way in hell. That's silver gold. 250 gold. not gonna spend 250. Not right now. Too much.
A fine day here in Daggerfall. Indeed, indeed. I am Moog, the music maker. I am a craftsman. I make beautiful instruments. Ah, I know what you're thinking. An orc? Making delicate instruments? Carrying a lute instead of an axe? For sale? For sale? Are you mad? These instruments take me years to make, each one lovingly crafted. I travel the world for the woods, the inlay materials. Sell them? It would be like selling my own children. I'm actually not a very good musician, but I am a good craftsman.
Shock me. Say something intelligent.
Discovered the harborage. Let's find out what my man wanted. Talk to the prophet.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, message.
What's going on, Kai? Damn, old man, what you doing? Come down here and just set up shop, huh?
Welcome to the Harborage Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How'd you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
You first appeared to me in Core. You said something about my destiny. What's up with that?
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
Get your lesson.
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Alright, going into the shadows of the mind.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Keep calling me Vestige, man. I'm gonna have to pop you in the keister there.
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does that have to do with me? What are 5 companions?
The 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? Who was his leader?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colovian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Varen was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Alright, go on.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Saha, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
What? That's the guy who freaking killed me? Oh yeah, I'm coming for you, boy.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could Amulet Kings turn a Baron and Jacobon?
Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
Why did Varen want to be dragon?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, But unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about the other companions. Tell me about Lyris.
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
Tell me about Sai Sahan.
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
Tell me about Abner.
The Therns are one of the most influential families in Citadel. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before.
What about Manmarco? Let's give it to him.
Manmarco, the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
What happened when they performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manmarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manmarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill.
Yeah!
By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manmarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Molag Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Okay. Check.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manmarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the Plainmen.
Alright. So what went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
What happened next?
Manmarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Sorcerer.
Well, hold on just a second. Let's see. My guilty. I got my friend. Yeah. What am I? 13 guy here just started at level 3. Unless he came with a new character, and I got work to do.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion.
What happened next?
Manamako tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molog Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
What happened to the other
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manamako and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molog Baal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult.
How did you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manamako got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
So you was a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamako feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molog Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
walk with me. Okay, let's go.
Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the soul burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw near into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction bring the plague all throughout Tamriel.
Really?
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain mill. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Moloch Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Yeah, let's head back.
As you say.
Alright, so that's what I'm dealing with there. Alright, cool.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
Yeah, a lot to think about, man.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
So what's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris Titanborn?
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
What should I do?
Minamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
Yep, I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
I will, my friend. Appreciate it. And a ring, too.
Leave me now. I must rest and meditate. I will contact you when the time...
Cool, man. I got you. Let's check some ruins here I'm supposed to go into, I think. Stay here for a while and do some questing, get myself up to speed. level 8. Whew, that's gonna be tough. That's level 12. I'm definitely not ready for that. Let's go to level 8. Let's go back to the city. This is some quests here to get me up. Well, I jumped too damn high. Sweet. Yeah, level 7 was here.
Soon there will be nothing left in Dellen's Mill worth saving. Not for Bernard's quick thinking.
Why does the forest attack us? It makes no sense. It was the most frightening thing. Spriggans burst from the soil and started attacking everyone. And then the
hell is a spriggan?
Stranger, this forest, a caution, my friend. If you're following this road, know that Dellen's Mill is lost.
What happened at the mill?
The land's turned against us. Spriggans and imps have overrun the mill. My family and I escaped, but the rest of the villagers weren't so lucky.
Can I help you do?
I don't know. There might be a way to help the other villagers. A group of women showed up as we fled, threw spells around and called themselves the Weird Sisters. They helped us escape. Maybe they know what's going on out there.
Talk to these sisters.
I'm taking my family to Daggerfall. We'll be safer there.
You mentioned other villagers.
Our friends and neighbors. They were trapped by the imps. There was nothing we could do but run for our lives.
I'll do what I can to help them.
Thank you, my friend. You're certainly braver than I am.
Why are the villagers attacked?
Say or curse me, but I have no idea. Dellen's Mill is always focused on our work. We don't get involved in politics or feud with our neighbors. Of course, chopping down trees could make a Spriggan angry, I suppose.
Have the Spriggans ever done anything like this before?
Well, not since I've lived in Dellen's Mill. Come to think of it, those strange vines that recently sprung up are new. I couldn't cut them even with my finest axe.
What vines?
You'll see them soon enough. They're especially thick up north. You can't miss them. They're all twisted and diseased looking. I'd suggest staying far away from those awful vines. They're nothing but trouble. Of that, I'm sure.
All right, later, man.
The spirit of the weird weeps, for something drives her children mad. I fear for the innocents in this village.
What's going on here?
The forest is enraged, filled with hatred. We tried to calm it as we always have before, but our magic falters. Never have the elemental spirits refused to answer our calls. The grass, the trees, the very earth itself. They're dying.
What can we do?
For now, our purpose is to defend the villagers from these creatures. I can construct a simple ward to protect the mill, but we are far from the weird tree. I shall require a focus.
My help, what do you need on me?
Take this creature, born and bound to the essence of Aetherius, and let it guide you to what I need. Hopefully, it will find enough to establish the ward.
What's weird?
The weird tree, the spirit that gives life to this land. My sisters and I are Beldama Weird. We serve the weird tree. We came here to discover why anger infests this part of the forest.
Have you discovered anything?
No, and that worries me. The forest no longer speaks to us. We sensed that something was wrong, and that's why we came here. But beyond that, we are at a loss as to how to make things right.
What do you do with the component?
Let this torch bug fly where it will. Let it guide you to the essence of Aetherius. It will find the soil that is most pure and draw out what I need for my focus.
Got it.
You aren't one of the villagers.
Ha! Stupid monsters. Nothing gets past Mighty Marie. Best saw in all the land. As long as...
Who are you to nonchalantly walk through flames and forest? You smell of the city of stone. Have you come to cleave our forest? Rip up our soil? Haven't the spirits already been enraged enough by your kind?
Yeah, I'm only here to help.
So you say. My sisters and I serve the Beldama Weird. We have a duty to uphold. You? I don't know your true intentions. Still, we could use the help of someone who isn't quite as attached to the forest as we are. You might prove useful after all.
Hey, what do you need?
My sister Olina is still out there, probably trapped somewhere between the fires and the enraged forest creatures. The fires burn, our sister is missing, and the villagers are dying. Something needs to be done.
I'll do it to fire and save anyone still alive.
Get everyone back here and we can keep them safe. For a while. In the meantime, we'll work on what to do next. And make sure you put those fires out. This building won't provide much protection if it burns to the ground.
Who are you and do you live in Delaware?
We are the Witches of the Weird. We serve the Weird Tree and the forest is our home. If this was Breton against Breton, we would not get involved. But something unnatural caused this. The forest has been wounded, and that concerns the Beldama Weird.
You still came to help?
We stand apart, but we aren't heartless. No one deserves to die for something they haven't done.
You know why the forest has become so hostile?
Isn't it obvious? The people of the City of Stone caused this. They have no regard for the natural world. Nature only bends so far before it begins to suffer. Then it reasserts itself. Nature always prevails. That's why the vines appeared.
What vine?
The vines. They started appearing weeks ago, bursting through the soil and spreading throughout Glenumbra. We've never seen such vines before, and even the weird tree was engulfed by the strange growths. Whatever's happening, no one is safe.
Alright, got it.
more! Mura will not stand for it! You won't hurt any more of Mura's... These creatures show up in the night. Try to take everything from Mura. This one has worked hard to make friends, find people who would accept her. Mura will not allow these beasts to kill her friends.
Survivors at the mill.
Do you speak the truth? Mura thought everyone was dead. Now you tell me good news, and hope fills this one's heart.
We're just protecting friends.
Mura has heard tales of the witches who roam the west. Some good, some bad.
Yep. Do your thing, man. Get out of there. Okay, so, let's see what I got here.
I don't want to die out here. You've got to help me. Injured? Injured? What does that matter? Everyone's dead. You're survivors. I'm not all alone.
Yeah, you good, man. Get the hell out of here.
It's, good you got here when you did. You were much more, merciful than I— Ha! Better than those imps after I get through with them. Assuming you didn't kill them already. You did. Kill them all, I mean, didn't you? The mill, of course. Well, if I do run into any hostile creatures along the way, they'll regret—
Did my sisters send you to aid us? Your mother's spirits guide us. I tried so hard, but I wasn't able to save more than this single villager.
No! My beautiful daughter! Please say something! You have to be alright. You have to be.
We have to go. We can't stay here any longer. Mother's gone.
Bring forth the blood offering. Let Cold Harbor remake Nirn in its own image.
I thought I was the last one left out here. Well, get up here and every last one of the damn things that got too close. A Nord never gives up, and a Nord never backs down from a fight. I'm not afraid to die, stranger. But I might as well do it while defending the village.
Yep, go do your thing, girl. Oh, I got a lore book here.
The witches use magic the likes of which I've never seen before.
Perhaps I was too quick to pass judgment on you. These people, including my sister Olina, owe you their lives. The remaining fires should burn out soon. You did what you could, but the forest's rage has ravaged this village. My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety, but we'll need your help again to make this work.
I mourn the creatures you were forced to kill. They usually aren't so aggressive. May the essence of Aetherius protect us all. Now please, stand back. I must perform the ritual of wording. Oh, I hope this works. There. I think that's done it. Come with me. Good. It worked. That's a perfectly fine ward, if I do say so myself. That ward will buy us some time. Now we have to figure out what to do next. Agreed. The mill is safe for now, but we need to get the villagers out of here. My sister Johanna has a plan to help the villagers, but we need your assistance. If you're willing to help us, please talk to her.
There's one last thing we need you to do. My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety, but we'll need your help again to make this work.
What do you need to do?
We can travel along the roots of the Weird Tree. That's how we were able to get here so quickly. But there's some kind of corruption in the soil, and now that path is blocked to us. The roots need to be nourished with pure energy.
Where do you get the pure energy?
Nothing is more pure than life itself. We can use the life force of the creatures to nourish the roots of the Weird Tree. Kill one of the creatures near each root. Their life essences should provide the power we need to get the villagers out of here.
I'll take care of it.
Look for the roots of the weird around the mill. Remember that those creatures must give up their lives near the roots, or the roots won't absorb their life essences. Any creature you kill away from a root is a life extinguished for no reason.
Tell me more about the tree.
The Weird Tree sustains us. From its roots, we draw strength. From its leaves, we find comfort. Its roots stretch through all of Nirn, and thus its power touches everything.
Alrighty, I'm gonna pause my broadcast here. I will see you guys a bit later. Gotta do some things. It's been on now for a couple hours, so excuse me. So we'll be back in a little bit.